Oh wait, did I even? Do do do. Alright, let's see. Just, I don't know if the wheel's gonna sound like way louder because I got the mic like right up on it. So I'm not listening to anything again. I'm just chilling and I can hear everything. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna come on today. I went out and just got home. And then I was like, should I get on? And then I just got on. I was like, yeah, let me get on. Chill for a little bit. I got my Battlefield. I had to go get it. I went and bought it because I like playing it. I tried the testing for like, I don't know when it was. It was like a week or 2 weeks ago, and it was free for like 4 days. So I was like, I was kind of hooked. I was thinking about it because I mean I burnt out on the PlayStation one, and to do it all over again because I couldn't remember my the EA whatever Origins name, whatever. I couldn't remember it, so I had to start over, which sucks. Matter of fact, it was so old that the email that was connected to it don't even exist. I was using at that time I was Yahoo, so imagine I was like mad old. And I think the way it works with Yahoo, if you don't use it for like a month or 2-3 months, whatever, that's it. So like in order for me to get my account back, I have to like call them, talk to somebody, probably pay them or something. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start over. I got time for all this. And then that's it. I've been playing it, trying to unlock all the attachments. I haven't went online yet. There's a lot of people that say it's really bad online, like, you know, against PC players. This is gonna be my first time ever witnessing that, to see if it's like really brutal or people were just, you know, overdoing it. You know, because I seen a lot of that online that there's like, you know, and I mean, me and my nephew were console players because he played the PlayStation 4 version on his P5. So I forgot what video I was looking at. And I said it. I was like, why don't you guys just play the downgraded version? I don't know if you would have to buy one though. Like, because the funny thing was, my nephew bought. I think he bought it on the P4, and then I don't know how it works. I don't have the P5. I don't know if you gotta like upgrade the whole game, which means buying the game, or they give you a free one. I have no idea. But the thing was, even when he was playing by himself, he didn't have the rooms with like 128 players or whatever it was. It was always 64. I haven't talked to him in a minute. I gotta let him know my name because we could crossplay. I got in the. I was trying to get back into it, but it was so big. The Destiny 2. I wanted to get. There was something else I wanted to try, like Warfare, something, just something new. And man, I did so much on those games on the P4 that I was like, damn, I do that all again. I remember my friend, he called me. Like it was like a mafia thing. It was so funny because I would go and I don't know what they're called, but there was like this mission that you get these. I don't know. I would call them like crystals or something like that, and you know, it had different symbols. So like every time you did the mission, I just can't remember the name because it was so long ago. And everybody was like, "Oh, you need platinum for this, platinum for that." So then what I started to do was sell those little crystals. I messed up the whole economy for that game. I went in and they got like a chat, right, where you like, you know, everybody's selling their stuff, and like everybody, that's what you want to do anyway. Like if, I mean, it don't matter if it's a game or not, like even in real life. So I was looking at the market for them, like how much they went for, and they were selling them for 20, right? So the mission was easy. Like it wasn't even a hard mission. It was a simple mission, and I was grinding to get a certain one, and I ended up with a whole bunch of them. So what I did, I would grind like crazy, and then I had mad of them, and then I would sell them for 5, which everybody bought them. And then after that, I had so much plat that I started to buy like you know, whatever Warframe I wanted, a trade for them, whatever, and it was pretty dope. And my friend was like, man, like, cause I was on, instead of playing the game, I was like, it was like a stock market. I was just in the marketplace, just selling, bro. And it was funny because I even joined the dojo just because you have to, like, I don't know if you have to be a certain level or something. I can't remember exactly to have your own. And I remember joining. I can't even remember the clan name. And we never did anything. Like normally clans, they want you to like, I don't know, do something like as a requirement. I know on Destiny it was a thing like to do at least once a week the raids with even new players, or you know, every clan has like their like little rules or whatever. But these guys were cool. They didn't care. They knew exactly what I was doing. I was just like selling to everybody. And then the whole game changed. Like everybody, there was people trying to outdo me too. After a while, I just kept selling so much of those things that there were people selling them for 3. You know, and it's still it'll work. All that stuff. Like if you're doing it and you're the only one doing it at that price, you affected the whole game. So like people, I'm curious now if people would still like. If it changed or they're back to like the 20, you know, because it was so crazy. It was insane the amount of platinum I got. I think I got all the, well, I mean, it's been a while. They added like a whole bunch, but at that point I had like all the frames, all the war frames, and then I don't know what it was. I think I got addicted to selling these little things online just to buy more crap. And I kept doing that. I kept doing that for a while. And I didn't even play the game. I played the game sometimes, but I was more focused on getting the plat for some reason that I found that fun. And I just kept doing that. And that game, I'm thinking whether I should get, because it's a free to play game, and that's what you do. You just basically grind, do certain missions to get the warframes you want. It's pretty dope. It's pretty cool. And then I was at the point where I was fighting these. Oh man, I don't know what they're called. They're like giant robots, and that was pretty cool. Like you could do it by yourself. I think I was never able to do it by myself, but it's better to do it with people, which I never. I think I played with one of my boys. Like they had the game. They saw me play it. You know, people that they played it when it came out and then they didn't pick it up. Then they see you on it and they be like, "Yo, let's play it." And that's what I did for a minute. Other than that, I haven't been back on it. And my favorite frame, at least at the time that I had it, because I didn't try all of them, was the I think it was called, I don't know, something with water. He was like an octopus. He was like an octopus. Hydroid or something like that? I don't know. I can't remember the names. I can't remember the names of any of the warframes. I got it, but when I sit down to play it, I like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It was like the same thing with all the other games. I just do it now when I'm extremely bored now. And then that's about it. It's just trying to find something like, I don't know, something dope to play, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're just like not into it. I don't know. I didn't even notice somebody came in. I didn't even notice the little glitch or nothing. The little lag that happens. Ew, this is gonna be rough. Damn. Okay, my stream must be mad slow right now. The chat box. The bot just told me he's here. Even the bot is late. Mad late. Is this other person drifting? What are they doing? Let me see what they're doing. Oh, they are drifting. Is he on a wheel? It shows a controller, but I don't know. He couldn't. I don't know. Some wheels don't show up as wheels. So they show up as controller. He could be using a wheel. Hopefully the music and everything's fine. I just checked the levels on the OBS and just left everything the way it is. Alright, he's using the Mustang too. Let's go. Let's see if I can even chase him. Ooh, this is extremely hard. Dude, if I could master this. Just straight up throttle control, no braking. This would be insane. I gotta try it. This is gonna be. Oh, he went the other way then. Just like, it's gonna be tough because if somebody stops and you're not ready for them to stop, you're gonna crash into them. I had it and I lost it. Let's see if he wants to chase me now. He probably could keep up with me. Let's see. Not the name. Definitely. If you probably changed your name, maybe. Dude, everybody does it. Everybody changes their name, so it's pretty hard for me to know. I don't remember. I don't recognize that name though. Who are you? Who are you? Reveal it. Did you change your name, or has this always been that way? I mean, if I don't recognize your name, it's because either you subscribed to me like in the very, very beginning, and I can't even remember. So. Is it you in here in the room? It probably is because you're not answering, so I'm guessing that's what it is. You're driving. Okay, he flashed his light, so I think it is. Oh, I messed up. You using a wheel? Or are you using a controller? That looks sick too, man. What you did with the Mustang, that looks sick. Oh, control, okay. That's what's up. Yeah, man. I'm just trying to get better with my drifting on the wheel like I used to. I used to be good. Now I kind of lost it. Kind of rusty. Wait, let me hold on, because I could barely see this. Let me move this thing real quick. Over here. There we go. Oh, okay. Damn, I don't even remember that. I think it could be because of the controller settings, because I set up my car a certain way, because on the wheel, like setting it up crazy, the response time is much faster. So I don't even know how much horsepower this thing has right now. I think it's about 1,000 maybe. But I never max them out. I try not to, because then it gets kind of hectic to drive with the wheel. Oh man, I was at one point driving only that car because it felt really nice, and I just kept driving that one car. And then I just I don't know why I started to drift with this one. I don't know if it was just Drift King 2. Drift King, he just like drifts Mustangs all day. So maybe he basically made me drive this too. Because his whole clique is like that too. His whole crew they all get in it with Mustangs, and they made the skin for me too. Him and the boys. So like, I don't know if that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was. And then I just used this Mustang now. But that BMW was the one I would use all the time though. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I got everything down. Torque is down. I think for the most part everything's down. It's just I forgot what I had up because I haven't messed with these settings in a long time. The other day I actually connected this to get on, and the wheel, no matter what I did, wasn't connected. I had to like restart my whole PC. But other than that, I just been driving this car back and forth. I'm practicing to stay in the same lane. Oh, I kind of lost it. My bad. I lost that one, man. My bad. Yeah, depending on how hard I hit the throttle, if I like just slam it, it's gone. That's it. I'm spitting out. When I started learning this on the wheel, it was a nightmare, man. I feel like I'm decent now, though. I'm not that bad. And I had a different setting on my... What kind of wheel? You know what kind of wheel you want? Because you gotta like research it. Like sometimes some of the wheels don't work that great. Like I forgot. I think it was Goosey's that was trying to play with a direct drive wheel on this, and he has trouble with it. Okay, cool. That's basically what I got. I got the. Is it the G920? I think it's the Logitech one. I think it's the 29 though. The Logitech 29. I think the 9 isn't the 920 the new model. I think or it's the Xbox model. It's one or the other. I get them confused because I think the new model just is the same number, but it's just you just have to pick for what system. They're making they've actually I think they made a direct drive one. Yeah, that's what the one I got, the PlayStation model. And it's pretty dope. It just it takes a little use to because it's kind of like I don't know, janky, and it definitely makes noise. But it's relaxing though once you get into it. In the beginning it's gonna be hard, but after you get used to it, after you suck for like a couple of months, because you're gonna suck in the beginning, like everybody does. But once you get used to it, man, it's really nice. The thing that's probably gonna take you a while too is tandeming with people. That's gonna be tough. That's the one I always struggle with. Once I stop drifting, like trying to tandem with people, I can't tandem with people. Like right now, that's the problem I have right now. I'm having a problem trying to tandem with people. Oh man, I don't even know. I don't even know what you. I know I can check the hours. I don't know about the days though. On the Steam thing. But yeah, if you're on console, the grind to get the trophies is crazy. I was grinding it out too. I was playing to get the trophies to get the 1,000 online competition races. Yeah, that's the only one I needed to platinum this game, because I don't know what it is. Some games I want to be platinum. Damn. Okay, yeah. I think I don't even have that much. I would have to check. I don't think I got that much at all. And it's crazy because I've left this game on sometimes. Like I'll forget it. Like I'll close everything up, and this game would stay on. I didn't even realize it. I'll just get off the computer. So some of the hours are not even correct. And it's fine. As long as you're happy doing it. And, you know, you just play, you just chill, you know, this relaxes the mind, you know, just relaxing and just playing the game. You just gotta do what you want to do. That's it. So as long as you're doing what you want to do, it nothing else matters. It's only when it becomes like, for me, it was happening where I was getting really stressed out of just doing this, and then I that's it. I had to change something. I had to get up. I had to just doing a whole bunch of stuff, working out, getting out the house. Just I couldn't sit here and play. It didn't matter what game it was. I just couldn't do it. When you feel like that, you gotta you gotta just do something different for a little while. Get the brain relaxed. So are you planning to get the wheel anytime soon, or you don't know when you're gonna get it? If you do, or I don't know if you have a YouTube channel, but what you should do is put your progress. I did it, man. Everybody was clowning me, bro. Cause I was talking mad smack before I got my wheel. I was like, bro, day one. Day one, I'm drifting. Oh, that'd be nice, man. Yeah, trust me, you'll be putting, if you're putting time in it now with the controller on wheels, it's gonna be a whole different thing. You're gonna love it or hate it. You're gonna hate it at first, but then love it once you get it right. You know. And then you can play any. I play a Assetto Corsa. I played this other game, Drift Festival, which is pretty nice. I haven't played it in a while because they keep changing the physics on that game, kind of like what they were doing with this one. But I don't think they changed the physics for this game in a while, so it's been all right. Every time they fix the mechanics, it throws me off. But yeah, that'd be cool if you get it this summer. At least for me, what it does when I'm playing the wheel, like it kind of wakes me up because I gotta react to what I'm doing. Oh, somebody else came in. I saw the glitch thing happening. Let's see what they doing, what they driving. I think I drifted with him before. His name looks familiar. I might have drifted with him before. Nah, don't do that. Don't. You know, that's not the way it'll go, bro. Why are you gonna wait for affiliate? You should just stream whenever you want. Like if you're playing, just stream it. That's what I do now. Like if it don't matter what it is, even if it's this or not. Most of my subs, they love me doing this though. They don't like if I'm playing any other game. They're like, what are you doing? carx, they'll harass me. I be putting on this robot, and they harass me with the robot. I haven't had the robot for like 2-3 streams already. So people love the robot. Yeah, dude. Everyone struggles, man. I was struggling like crazy in like for like 2-3 months, man. I was so stressed out that, And the weird part, I didn't know what the hell it was. Like I didn't know why I was so stressed out. And that's when I started to work out. I started to lose weight, and I was still stressed. I was like, yo, I lost weight. I'm looking good. I'm like, why am I still like stressed out? And then I just stopped like playing games for a little while, and I started going out and I started to do different things. I started to learn a whole bunch of stuff. I've been getting into ancient philosophies and things like that. That changes your mind, your point of view on things. And I've been doing a lot of that. And it's helping like crazy. So it's just doing different things. I think, and that's what happens anytime you're in your head. It's kind of like the saying they say, you are what you eat. It's the same exact thing. You are what you think. It's the same exact thing. So it's, if you're thinking negative or anything, any thoughts, because thoughts are crazy, dude. I had problems sleeping like crazy. I couldn't sleep because I just kept overthinking about whatever. It didn't matter what it was, to the point where I just couldn't sleep. So that was stressful too, And I had to take there's like these little gel things like melatonin to put you to sleep, and then after a while those stop working because your body creates resistance to it, and then you gotta stop drinking those things. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's always good to stream, man. That's how you could communicate with people. Like even today, I don't know who's gonna come into my stream, who's not, and it's pretty nice to just sit down and talk to people, And I don't care what people talk about. Mostly, it's not, as long as they're not like fighting or hating on each other or anything like that. But that's what I'm into. I'm into like talking, getting to know people, getting to know their cultures, their differences. What are the things they do, you know what I'm saying? Like some of the guys on here, they go camping. I've never been camping in my life. Yeah, it is funny. Like to relax. I did this to relax too. It kind of worked a little bit, but it was like so stupid. I put on sounds of nature sounds, right? So like I was like in a forest near a river or whatever. That's like the sounds that I was listening to, and I covered myself from head to toe, and I was pretending I was in a tent, and I even had the almonds and everything, bro. Like I had the trail mix and to kind of ease my mind, dude. I was trying so many things, bro. Like just to relax, man, because I was just gone. I was not relaxed. I was just stressed the hell out. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's the best thing. Yeah, it's so enjoyable, man, to talk about all these things. I get people, from other countries that don't even speak English, and I appreciate when they try to, like, So that's awesome, man. You get to see what's on the other side of the world just by talking to people, how they live over there, what kind of things they do, because everybody's like different. I have one of my subscribers. He's a skateboarder. He likes to skate, but he hates that he doesn't have that many parks, that many options where he lives. And he was like, man, I'm jealous that I don't live over there because there's like, I don't even know how many parks. He knew about the parks better than I do. I don't even know how many parks is out here. So that's pretty cool that everybody, you got a passion or a hobby or something to do that you like, It's it's a problem when you stop doing things like for a while. I'm into like music and making beats, writing, composing, playing guitar and singing, and for a while I wasn't doing any of that. And I wrote a song last night actually, so I'm kind of happy about that. I just didn't quit because I didn't feel like doing anything, bro. Like I was like really struggling, and I don't think pills or anything. You know how they say chemical imbalance? So I think it's just everything's temporary. You're not gonna feel stressed out. Even life itself is temporary. You're not gonna last forever, but our feelings are just, they come and go. You could be happy one day, you could be stressed one day. something that, that'll just change. So sometimes I try not to stress out. Like if I know I'm feeling stressed out, I try not to. But if I feel stressed out for too long, like you're stressed out for a month or two, then yeah, something's going on. You gotta fix whatever's going on. You gotta change yourself or do something. It's always like that. I've always done. Every time I feel like that, when I'm like, I guess I don't even know what we would call that, a streak of depression. I don't know. It's not going away. That's normally how I would like treat it. I would basically stop doing everything I used to do and just do new things. And I find that doing new things like makes you happy because you're doing something out of the normal. You're not on autopilot. I think that's what gets us. Where most of the time we're just on autopilot, doing stuff but thinking so many things at the same time, and we're not even present, in what we're doing. And this is something I used to love to do. I used to just drift, and that's it, man. Just watching the cars side to side, just chilling. And even that it wasn't relaxing no more. It got to a point where it was like stressful. So I stopped doing it. I stopped streaming this from now on. And now I'm getting back to where I'm just relaxing and chilling. I'm not using any. I'm trying not to use any brakes. That's the one thing. Like if you do get your wheel to try to get good with just throttle control first, because once you master that, everything else is kind of like you're only gonna brake when you make mistakes anyway, or when you're tandeming. That's the only time I find that I have to use my brakes is when I'm trying to follow someone in a tandem. Ooh, yeah, that thing's like just snow. It's kind of like what's that other map? There's another map. I think it's Castle Hill. I think it's called. Yeah, no brake, just throttle. Yeah. It's not that bad on controller though. Now, if you turn your assist off on controller, it's a nightmare, bro. I've done that. I've played like that. It just doesn't really work that well though. Like the distancing from turning, it's quite short. So you got to kind of be like a surgeon with your controller to be able to do that. It could be done, but it's so difficult that what would be the point? And you can tell because the wheel, like the tires are just flickering like crazy. Yo, Teapot, yo! I saw this movie that made me think about you when I saw the name. I didn't watch it yet, but I'm planning on watching it. It's called Supercell, and it's about I just read the description, but it's like a kid's father goes out to he's a storm chaser, and then he goes out there. I don't know if he becomes a storm chaser or whatever. But I think you would like that movie because you told me that you want to get into that stuff, so that's something you should check out. That's what it's called. It's called Supercell. I don't know if it's any good, so if it sucks, if it sucks, don't tell me. Oh, that movie was horrible. I didn't watch it. It's just about storm chasing. Let me know, matter of fact, if it is good. Because what I usually do, I save things, like I'll bookmark them or whatever. Sometimes I totally forget to get back to it, but oh, that's cool. Don't worry about it. You're good. Yo, I was talking about Minecraft. Was it with you? I was talking about Minecraft. I think last stream, how relaxing it was, and I was trying to make the world's biggest maze. And it's relaxing. That game's mad relaxing. Little piano, while you're playing. That's mad relaxing. At first, I didn't like it because I was like, yo, that game looks like crap. Why do people play this? You know, because I like graphics and all that stuff. But then when I started playing it, it was dope. It is dope. That's how you get so creative with that game. What's the craziest thing you've made on that game? Because people make some crazy, like they go in, man. My nephew had made, I don't know why, but he was into like at one point pirates, and he would make like all these crazy giant boats, and I was like, yeah, that is nuts. That's pretty dope. Oh, so you have like a bunker? Like a bunker situation? Like it's like you got your house, but then it's like a whole underground like world at the bottom. That's dope. That is pretty dope. Yeah, that was the funnest thing for me to do, to look for the diamonds and go into the cave, and then the spiders, the zombies. Like it was pretty cool. Oh, that's crazy. Man, I probably should get back into that just because of the creative thing alone, man. It's endless what you could create. That's crazy. If you build a whole city, think about that. If you build a whole city, like, that'll be nuts. That'll take time too, man. Imagine building a whole city. Oh man. That's what's up. Yeah, that just distracts you so much, man. And then you can just go and get crazy with it and build houses in different shapes. And what? Oh, you can? You can add people into the game? That's pretty dope. I didn't know that. So what is it, like crossplay? That's what's up. I love crossplay games, man. I think all the games should be like that, but I mean, it's some games just they can't handle it on other systems. So around, yeah, that's the first time I'm hearing about it. Is it new, or how long has it been a thing? It's the first time I'm hearing about it. But then again, I played for like, I don't know, maybe 2 months, maybe, and I was just making stuff and learning the mechanics of the game. That's sick. That is sick, man. Yeah, I've seen a couple. Like, I've seen people like kind of remake it, like the one I was talking about, where it's like you're shooting zombies and you have like guns in it. It's just, I think it's just called Minecraft Survival. Alright, no problem. Blitz, let me know if you want to change the map. I'm cool with that, with changing the map. I actually like Camry Road a lot. Camry Road is pretty good. That's pretty tough when you first get your wheel and you're trying to, you know, drift on Camry Road. It's a nightmare. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I'm always on this map. This map, sometimes during the stream I never even change it. That's why I tell people when they're in here, if they want to let me know, 'cause I'll just keep drifting on here. I try to pay attention to my lines where I'm putting the car, or try to stay on one lane. That's basically how I just practice to my control. Just trying to stay on one lane at a time. The hairpin turns, I love those, man. There's one spot where I bust a 360 and go into the turn. It's so sick. That's how I have fun with Cammy Road. Oh damn, since 2013. Oh, that's been out for that long, man. Damn, I don't even think I was playing the game. I think I played it sometime. I think after, maybe. I can't even remember when was it that I was playing Minecraft. But I didn't want, like, the reason I got into it was because my nephew had it. And he had it on PlayStation, and we would game share. So he was mad bored, and he didn't have no one to play. And I was just like, dude, I'm not playing Minecraft. Like, get out of here with that. And he's like, please, man. And it was my younger nephew, because I got a couple of nephews. And I just felt bad. I was like, you play it. And then that's it. I got hooked on it. I started to play it. It was pretty fun. And getting attacked by the zombies at night, it was pretty dope. Oh, he had like a farm where he would get the sheep and the cows. Like, you have to be like a farmer. It was pretty interesting, man. It was pretty dope. And then that's when I got into it, and then they told me about creative mode and all this stuff. And even my sister got into it. She used to do stuff. So it don't matter what age you're on, man. If you're creative, you get into it. Me, I had this crazy idea of doing the world's biggest game. Man, it was so huge that, and I had like a whole thing, like a whole roadmap picked, like where there was colors, and each color would lead you somewhere else, and you had to like follow like the colors, all this crazy stuff, and I never even got to finish. And then everybody that I knew, I'd be like, yo, let's finish this maze, and everybody's like, nah, man, I don't want to do that no more. Yo, I had them working like if we were building the pyramids or something, bro. Yo, those are good times, man. Those were so much good times. It was pretty funny. Everybody just got sick of it. They was like, yo, we got to get credit too. Like, they was like, yo, if you put this online, you gotta put us on the credits on the video, whatever. That's pretty funny. But it was pretty dope. There was this thing. What's up, Chiva? There was this. I made like this giant bear, and the bear had a maze within it, and you couldn't use any fire, any lights. You just had to like blindly go through it. And there were sections where you would just fall through the ground, and you didn't know if you were actually in the same place or in a different place. So it's kind of like you're just running from wall to wall till you just got out. You're just like, oh, I'm out. And it was meant to like mess with your head, and that was pretty cool. And I had a couple of them like that. So I wanted to build things like that, like things that'll like mess with you. And I did a couple of them like that. And I think now they got like all sorts of things. I think they got horses, they got crocodiles. Like you can do way more stuff than before. That'd actually be pretty cool. I don't know if I would get into it. That takes mad long though to do. Yeah, because I'm not using the robot. I'm not using my phone. I think using all the stuff that I was using was making it lag. I don't even, you know what? I didn't even check to see how if it looks good. I just went live, bro. It looks fine. I still got the black screen on the side, so you can see the chat. What's going on with that? Oh, now I. No, what is that about? Dancing Sabrina? No, I haven't heard that. Or Surveying? What is that? What is that about? What kind of weird things are you doing online? What are you doing online? No, I never heard of it. I mean, there's so many people doing so many different things. And mostly the thing is when you're like making videos, unless you go to watch somebody that you're interested in, they're doing the same content you're doing, and then you just like, or they're funny, they're just hilarious, and you hang out in the stream. I do that too. Sometimes I don't even like engage. I just sit there and just enjoy it, see what's going on. And well, that's like basically on Twitch. So I'm like a big lurker on Twitch. I mean, no, because I don't even use it. You guys made me make a TikTok and I've never used it. So I'll look for it in a little while. I mean, it's crazy, dude. It's just, you know what? It doesn't even matter if they take it away. Somebody's gonna make a new TikTok. Someone's gonna make Big Bok. I don't know. They'll call it something similar. And that's it. It'll just be a new, like, people will flock to it. It'll be something new. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter what it you know. It could be TikTok, and then they remake it Talk Tick, like. Like, someone will make something exactly like it. Like, it's had so much success that why wouldn't nobody do that? Like, I think the reason is because of all the drama and everything, and they see it as like it's brainwashing people. I don't think it's brainwashing people. I think people brainwash themselves. Like, if you're gonna just watch TikTok all day, then that's what you're choosing to do that. I don't think there's any brainwashing to do with it. Everybody does whatever they want to do. But I don't know. It could be some crazy content that people are putting in there. And I don't know, because I don't I don't do the TikTok. I watched it one time. Like, I got into it, but I didn't get it. Maybe I'm old. I found it just strange, like, you know, like, just weird. I was like, Jonathan. Oh, the renegade, dude. Like, I just never got into that. Like, everybody talks about it. Like, I think the reason why I never got into it was because I'm not into like phones or anything. I've never been into any of that. So the online thing actually just pissed me off more than being on it. It actually changed when the pandemic hit and everybody was in lockdown, and you kind of had to do it. But for the most part, it was never a choice for me to do that. Like, I'd rather, you know, be out there and be in people's faces and see, you know, interact with people, and I like doing that. Like, yeah, it's always a good idea to study that type of stuff, like the just the reasoning behind why human beings do what they do, or like, like I told you guys, micro expressions, learning all the stuff, like that people do without them even knowing, like, and I have fun with it. It's pretty fun to do. Like, once you start noticing, it's kind of sad too, because you notice when people are sad because you're getting you program your brain to see those signals, and they're really quick. They happen within seconds, and it's kind of sad that then you do see that, and then you're like, oh man, this person's like stressed out. But that's the whole point of it, because you can like read people, so online, unless we're in video, I'll never be able to do that. Like, for example, I've been going out almost every day now, like just even on long walks, 2-3 hour walks, sitting on the bench in a park, getting sun, just listening to the birds, the wind, the riverside, right? Because I live right by the ferry. And I'm walking, and there's this chick, like, she's jogging, and she looks hot. Like, I was like, damn, this chick is cute. Like, I was looking at her. I looked at her, I couldn't stop looking at her, and I almost tripped on something, and I looked down. And then when I looked up as she was coming up, she like smiled, because like I caught her, like I caught her smile. So I'm just walking around the park and basically just chilling, just walking, just trying to get my head straight. And then I see the girl come back, but this time she tied up her hair. So I'm like, oh, she finished her run, I didn't think nothing of it. So then I just keep walking. I'm walking along. There's like a little beach. There's like, ducks, the birds are out, everything. And I'm just chilling. I'm just relaxed. And I'm not paying attention to anything. And then I sit on a bench. And where I live is like, there's a whole bunch of benches. And you can see the river and the ferries coming back and forth. So when I sit down, I see the same chick again. So now it felt like creepy, like, because I was like, is this chick following me, or like, what's going on? So I just didn't think nothing of it. I was like, oh, maybe this could be her route. I don't know. So I just left it at that. And then the next day when I went out, like, I saw her again, so I got less paranoid. I was like, okay, this chick wasn't following. She's just jogging. But she did the same weird thing. She was running. She stopped. She like looked at me. She just started walking, and her hair was down. Her hair was messy. And when she came back, her hair was tied up. So those are the things that you notice about women, that if you're not paying attention, you won't pick those things up. Like, because why would anybody just stop running for her? And she did it like twice. Like, it was like intentional. So those are the things you just learn. Like, in the I went to go shopping, and the lip biting thing, dude. If you look for that stuff too, like how girls just bite on their lips when they look at you. What do you mean? Why look down? So I guess you don't bust your face on tripping over things. But you get to see those things, man. I used to miss those things so much, man. And I'm seeing it whenever I go out now. So it's like, those are the chicks you can talk to. Like, you don't have to worry about or fear of rejection. You already know they're like into you. Oh, Sir Dominic. Yo, no, bro. All right. Today, I did the same thing today, right? And I'm chilling, and I'm chilling on the bench, and the sun is kind of in my eyes, so I kind of got my eyes like closed. So I'm just chilling on the bench. I got my arms extended. I'm just chilling. My eyes closed. But every time I hear something, I'll open them, because you hear something. So I see this woman, and she like looks, and I don't know why I find that creepy. I just found that creepy. Like she looked at me and smiled, but like. And then she just kept doing it. Like, she just, but like walking and looking, and it's so creepy. Anybody who does that, I can see if you smile, look, and then look away and then just keep going. But like if you keep looking and like, it was just kind of creepy, bro. I just laughed so hard, like after she left, and because it was so quiet. It was so quiet. Even the fairy it was just dead silence, and you could just hear you could hear her steps as she's just walking. I'm like, oh man, that was like painful. Like, because in my head I'm like, oh, she's Titi or something. I don't know. I thought she was like extra special. That's what I like came to my head. I was like, so it either makes you look creepy or extra special. Even if chicks do it, it doesn't matter. It's just it's creepy. Anything could come across as creepy if it's not natural. That's what I mean. If it's not something that's like that even looks natural, it's definitely creepy. But I think it's just there's so many people that are just lonely, bro. That's what it is. No, I think I think it's just that. It's just people stop looking each other in the eyes. People stop communicating. Like when I go out, I barely see people looking at their surroundings. They're just on their phone, or I don't know. It just feels so disconnected even when I'm out. And that's what I like looking at. I like looking at like even the stores, dude. It's affected the stores. Everybody buys things online. They don't go out to buy the stuff anymore. So even those little pleasures are gone where you just, oh man, today I'm gonna go and go check this out. No, people just buy stuff online. So they don't go out. You don't get on that sense of adventure. You don't get out your house. I don't know. It's just weird. So I just been doing it now, like every day. I gotta leave the house. It's becoming a thing of me just walking, chilling. And if the day's nice, I might just bring my guitar and just sit somewhere with a book and write a song or something. Just chill out. Like it's crazy, dude. I used to miss that, when I was like, I don't know how old I was. I was young. I was like in my teens. And I wanted a certain guitar. I just couldn't afford it. I would go to Guitar Center almost every day before I got to buy it. And I would just play it. I would just sit there and play it. And they have like a dope, acoustic, soundproof room. And you could just go crazy in there. And as long as nobody else was there, because I was like mad embarrassed. Like I get the stage fright. But if nobody was there, dude, I was good. I'll look it up in a little while. Maybe after the stream, I'll look it up. It better not be nothing crazy like Twin send on this of a dude enjoying his sandwich too much. His chicken burger. Yo, that stood in my head, bro. Like it traumatized me. And then I told him, why would you show me this? And he's like, because it traumatized me too. Yo, oh man, the people that do these things, bro, it's kind of crazy, man. But it's pretty cool, man. I'm enjoying myself just going out. It gets me out of my head, Even just crossing the street, I gotta look both ways. I gotta be paying attention. I can't be like zombie mode, like I'll get hit by a car that way. I just pay way more attention to my surroundings, and that's one of the things I noticed. Like a lot of stores are closed. There's a lot of places for rent because everybody's just buying online. The store market is like dying. The stores are dying themselves. But I always find it nice to go in person to a store. The hardest thing, it's always hard, no matter what you're buying. Like let's say for example, you're gonna buy a TV. And there's like mad TVs and you don't know which one. And you went online, you did the reviews, but you're there and you're looking at mad different TVs, and then other TVs look better than the other ones, and then you're like, oh man, should I get this one? And it's things like that you would not get if you just, I'm just gonna buy this one online. And if you're in person, you could probably find like a new model that's like brand new. Oh no! What did you go to watch? Wait, what is it? What is it? Is it weird? I knew it. I knew he was sending me to watch something weird. What was it? It's weird. Okay. See, now that makes me more interested now to see what the hell it is, because now I thought it was just lady dancing. Oh, I'm gonna see the type of weird that is Chiba. Let's see what we. Oh, that's hilarious, man. Yeah, that's it. That's what he said. That's what he said it was. Oh, the music could be like really, yeah. That's funny, man. Yeah, you find a lot of that weirdness online. Oh no, you watch the two blitz? Oh no, that's it. He's contaminating everybody. Oh no, is it that bad? I'm definitely gonna have to watch it. Oh man. Because now everybody's talking, and I feel like left out of it. Like I have no idea what you guys are talking about now. Oh no. Oh, it's that bad? He says he needs the bleach. Oh man. I don't now see, now you're giving me thoughts of not even trying to watch it. Now my you can't unsee it. It stays within your mind. That's it. Now you're gonna have problems going to sleep now. Now you're just gonna see the lady dancing. Wake up screaming in cold sweats. Oh, that's hilarious. I'll probably check it out then. I gotta see, because even T-Power was like, yo, what did I just watch? So it's definitely weird. It's on the weird side. To hear the music, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. What was it called again? Let me look it up here. Hold on. Okay. Did you just look it up on? It should come out. I'm just gonna look it up on the thing. Where the hell is it? I just lost it. Viral video. Oh, so she's like a viral hit. It's actually from 2019, and it was her first video. Oh, she's like outside. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this up on TikTok, because I just googled it, and it's just, I just see a woman outside in the street, and it's dark, and like, I'm gonna have to look it up on TikTok. I don't have TikTok on this phone. I don't use, I'm telling you, I don't use any of that stuff. I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to get it. I don't know if I browsed through it on this or it was on the. I think it probably was on the computer that I used it. No, on YouTube. Oh, so I'll just look it up later. Since I'm streaming right now, I'll just like I'll see how long I'll be on, and then I can look it up. I mean, what's funny? It's funny if somebody like if that was just a random person and somebody recorded, because it looks like somebody's recording through their windows. Like, I don't know, that's what it looks like to me. Like someone was like, "What is this person doing?" And there's someone outside just doing whatever, you know. It's that crazy. So it could have been like a crazy person or something outside, and this person recorded, and then they just put the music or something. It's probably not like intentional. I don't, because it doesn't look that way from the angle that I saw of just the picture alone. It literally looks like somebody was just outside, and somebody recorded that video from a window or something. But then again, who knows? I haven't seen it, so I don't know. But I'm just speaking from what I observed from the picture. I think that's probably like the best thing about those things, like TikTok or anything. If anything that can make you laugh, if you look it up and you just start busting out laughing, that's always good, man. It all depends what you look for. When I saw like videos of like people dancing or doing like certain trends or whatever, I didn't get it. I was like, all right. It seemed like, to me, it just seemed like everybody was just copying each other to like be viral or something. Like everybody wants that, and it was just, I don't know, felt weird. It's funny when people do the same thing, like, but in a like funnier way. That's hilarious when things like that happen. Let me try to drift around the side here. I haven't done this jump in a mad long. I don't think I could do the trick I used to do. That 360 that I used to do on control. I might have busted it out on wheel maybe one or two times, but not how I used to do it all the time. Oh, I can't even do the jump. Yeah, when I used to do the thing here, like, and you would just spin, do the 360 and then go in there, like, I don't even think I could even do that no more. I would have to practice a lot to be able to nail that again. Or like how we used to do the 360 through the signs. I don't think I could do any of that on the wheel. I gotta, I could do it, but it's just gonna take time for me to practice it. I feel everything on my table, like I hear it vibrating. I think the wheel, I don't know if it was their mechanics that they changed, but this thing used to be stronger to where my monitor used to move. Now it's not doing it. Oh man. Yeah, I shut that thing off because I was just getting annoyed by it. Not by you guys, because it's everybody's. You have no control over what anybody does. But I was just I was starting to get annoyed by it, and then I just turned it off. I could deal with most things annoying me sometimes, but when if I'm stressed out and things are annoying me, I just can't. I won't be able to deal with it. So I was like, I'm shutting this thing down. About what? What about? What are your abouts? I think you made that up on when we were talking about the Genre 5000. You was like, you should make a cardboard cutout and a body. Yo, imagine having that though as merch though, bro. Yo, oh my god. In different positions, just on the pillow. Oh my god. The cardboard cutout too. Oh man. That'd be funny to do, to like just troll somebody. Get them that type of merch. I should play the last. You like that? Yo, I don't know who likes it. If it's just one person that's watching or everybody's just watching that, because it's still getting views on that, and it's just crazy. I was just like, oh my god. I can't even watch it, so I don't understand why other people are watching. It's crazy. The last stream when I had the robot off, and it was just getting so annoying that I was like, I'm turning this robot off. And I was changing the languages, and then you guys were like, oh, it doesn't even matter what anybody says, because it's like, you guys were saying crazy stuff. So they were I think it was Vane was like, oh, your chat never makes sense. The people in here never do make sense, so it doesn't matter. But I was like, the point is for me to understand what you guys are saying, because now the way I got it, I have the window on one side, and I can see the chat like just fine. I can just read it, so it's not even a problem. But I think it was just fun for people trying to mess with me to see the type of reactions I would get, which sometimes it was funny. Like, you guys create your creativity with words. It's just hilarious. Especially, man, you guys remember when I had the robot that would read out your names? I had to change it, man. I had to take that thing off, man, because you guys were coming up with the craziest names. And I was just like, oh no, I gotta take this thing off, bro. And then I took there's like this little message board that reads out the people's name. I just deleted that whole part. So that's why the robot doesn't read people's names no more. That was the reason for it. I just like left it alone. I was like, and you guys gotta watch out. Tim's out the shadow realm. He made another account. He hit me up with like 4 or 5 messages yesterday, and I just put him back in there. I was like, what? He escaped? And I just put him right back in the shadow realm. Like the guy, I guess he got upset what I said the other day, like how I find that weak when people try to like say something to you online, but they never face you. And he's like, I want to fight. Where are you? Let's fight. He knows where I live. Like, you want to fight, just you know where I'm at. Like why all he the only thing he's gonna hurt is his fingers typing. Like I'm not even worried about it. He's a human bot, and like the thing that gets me about him is I'm not even thinking about this person or like he got so much hate for me that he just, and I don't understand why, but he just needs to, like, I don't know, do something. Like, I don't know if that's his way of like having fun with people or something. I don't know what's wrong with him. I have no idea. I just basically stopped being his friend because he was always toxic. So I was just like, dude, I don't want to hang out with a person like this. I cut off a lot of people. Like anyone that was like toxic, like that I didn't, because you don't have to deal with him. So I was just like, yo, I'm out. Pookie too. I see Pookie a lot because I still got him on my friends list. So whenever he comes on, I see him. I see what games he's playing. He sees what games I'm playing. I don't hate him or anything like that. It's just if someone gets too annoying, that's it. It's your option to just not deal with them. And if someone annoys me too much and I get to the point where I don't want to deal with them, I just don't. I just like, that's it. So that's where the whole Shadow Realm came into play. But like, yeah, like he must have felt a certain way that I said that I find people that talk crap, you know, on one side of the screen weak. It is. It's exactly weak. He would never say the things he says online. He never even said anything. I've known this guy for 10 years, never said anything even remotely like that to my face. So that pisses me off. That kind of makes me mad because I know the type of person he is. And it's, I don't know, like I said, his internet muscles. He's getting internet muscles. I don't, so I just leave it alone. I was like, you know, you can't control what other people do. You can't control what other people say. That's out of your control. So why worry about things that you can't control? So I was like, I'm not even going to like bother with that. I just like threw him in the Shadow Realm. And I think it was last night actually. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up now, because I remember. He did make me laugh. It was on the Monster Hunter video, and he was like, oh, he said something about because the videos, I think it was a tutorial. And it was about jewels, like having like defense jewels. He says, I don't know, he said something funny that made me laugh. Like, I don't have the right jewels or something like that. He said something that made me laugh though. But I was like, then he just kept going. He did the Tim. I just had to put him in the in the Shadow Realm. That's it. Oh man. Yeah, it's. You know what's funny? Were you in here, T-Paul, when he was trying to fight everybody in the room? He wanted to fight everybody. And he said something about putting baby lotion on his. I was like, yo, he's not looking for a fight, bro. He's looking to lather you up. Oh my God. Yeah, nah, I just leave him alone, bro. I don't even deal with him. Things he says is funny though. Like, it's just, and I'm pretty sure he's being like totally serious about it. I can't take him serious though. Like, knowing him for that many years, and like you moved away and you have bitterness for some reason. Oh yeah, that was funny though. Like, that was just me playing around with Brum. You know, because he went out to the woods, and then, I mean, that's what he said that happened. His eye was like, you know, I saw in the pictures his eyes was pink. I was like, yo, you got pink eye, bro. And I just started making fun of that. But that's what guys do. We just troll each other sometimes. But yeah, like, it's funny, man. When you find people like that, you gotta get away. Like, anybody that's like that just does things like that, messes with you for no reason. You're just like, why the hell? I just don't get it. I don't get what's the point of I know if someone's jealous of you, I get it. Everybody gets jealous. Everybody gets, like too ambitious sometimes, or like, or some people might think they're better than others. Some people do that, and others just don't. Like, I'm one of those people that don't get when people are like that. Like, it's just it makes no sense. It's kind of like people that don't get along with each other. Like, yo, we're in one planet. It's not like we could just take rockets and bounce and just leave everybody. Not yet. Maybe in 200, 300 years from now, maybe we'll be able to just, I hate this planet, I'm out. I'm gonna go live in Mars or something. I think mostly the most wealthy people and people that are gonna go work, like on the stations to maintain these stations, are the people that are gonna bounce. If it happens, I'm just speaking sci-fi here. But if it happens, that's what I think would happen. It's like rich people would be out there, and the people that maintain the stations. Yeah, that'd be crazy, man. I mean, because you think about it, that would be the best way to go from planet to planet. You start in one planet, and then people start living in that planet, and they get raised there, and then they move to another planet, and then you just keep moving till you're unreachable because you were like, you grew up on a ship. It's crazy. My mind's already making up a whole movie about it. But that could really happen though. Yeah, and the moon, it's crazy, dude. Like that would be the easiest place to start, you would think. It could. Yeah, it definitely could happen. That's what I'm saying. Like that would make sense because it takes so many years to get to a certain planet, that if you work there, you're like living there, and then eventually you have kids, and then they live there, and then it kind of just spreads and moves from that type of a thing. Imagine like living. I don't know how the human mind would cope with that though. Like, it's almost like being in lockdown if you think about it. If you can't explore the planet, like if it's not a breathable planet, and then you got to stay inside a station for your whole life, I mean that's gonna be brutal for the brain. Oh no, they are real. I never saw an alien though. I saw like UFOs though, so I've never actually seen an actual alien, but I've seen crazy UFOs. And it's funny, I never forgot it because I was watching Ancient Aliens, and my nephew comes in the room. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm watching this about UFOs." He's like, "You want to see that in real life?" And I'm like, "Shut the hell up." He's like, "No, come outside." It was true. And after that, dude, I would stay out at night. I was like obsessed with it. And they go into the water. Like they go into the ocean. I seen them come out the ocean. And for months, it wasn't even like a once in a lifetime thing. No, it was for months. The whole time I was over there, I was like outside just looking at things like move around. And oh no, he's gonna, oh, he changed his whole name. How you come in here and change your whole name, bro? That's Chiva right there. I know it. He changed his whole name. He's like, in case I get shadow banned, he won't do it to me. You give yourself away the way you guys even text. Because everybody got like the little patterns of how they text. Especially if someone's been like talking to you for mad long, you start to notice that. So I know it's him, even though he changed his name. What do you mean, like? I don't know. I Area 52. Isn't that the place they try to? No, that's Area 51. I didn't know there was an Area 52. Who knows? There's probably area every number. We just don't know about it. But it's crazy. Like I saw one. I don't know where I saw that. I think it was on a video because like sometimes I'll just be watching interesting things online, and they had found this cave that is like thousands of years old. I think it's in China. It was like a sinkhole, and when they went in it, there was like fully grown trees, like from the dinosaur age. What do you mean by that? Like, I don't really. Yeah, no, he's with him. I know what he's doing because he comes in here every time. So the longer I get to know somebody, you'll know it. The way they write and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You get to see a person's pattern, even if it is texting. I don't like the whole. Like I said, me it's more of a physical thing. It's more of a I like to be in people's faces. Nah, I haven't heard about it. I try to, like right now, I'm in a place where I'm trying to keep my mind clean from everything. Like just anything that's gonna help me, like mentally. Those are the things that I'm paying attention. Negative things, I'm just like. I'm not even looking at anything crazy online. I'm just trying to just either I'm learning something online, or either I'm playing a game or writing music. Like I said, like last night was the first time that I wrote something in months actually, and it's because I was like going through it to where I didn't even. And I love music. I've been doing music since I was 18. So that's when you know something's wrong with you, when you don't even like what you love. Like, you know something's going on. Chiva, the reason I know about Chiva is because he trolls and he changes his name, but the way he writes and the things he does, he changed his name to Robert one time. And Chiva, when I had the robot on, he would delete the text. All the time. He'll delete the message. So he came in with this Robert and changed the picture, but he was doing the exact same thing. So I was like, yo, that's cheap. I know. So look what he did here. He basically did this exact same thing with the dancing lady, right? But now he's changed his name and now he's just doing it with that. So I know it's him. It's like, I mean, it's obvious, like, you shouldn't give it away because then you know, but like that's just to let him know, like, I know it's you. Like, you ain't catching me, bro. He's gonna have to watch him change his text patterns, like misspell stuff, everything. Trying to throw me off. Bro, you just know after a while talking to somebody, it's all those little things you just pick up. So some of you guys, like, even if you change your name, like, if you have a certain way, like, I look for little things that people do, just like in real life, like in face to face, like even through texting, you could kind of do it. It's totally different, but people have these certain habits, even like a weird style of texting, and you just got to pay attention to those things. But I mean, it would never be the same as gauging emotions on it. You can't. That's why I hate it so much. You cannot look at someone's face, their eyes, their expressions, nothing. So if they're saying something mean, you don't know if they mean it or they could just be laughing. And, they're just like, you don't know. You just don't know what type of, where their mind's at to that behavior. So it's so weird for me to even like talk with people like that. What about Alex? Strangers, I don't think I've watched that movie. Isn't that the one where they like wearing masks? It's kind of like What movie was that? I think it was the Purge. I watched the Purge. I don't, not the latest one. There's like a cowboy one now, but I didn't see that one. I can't even remember the one I saw. Not long ago, like months ago. I'm not even doing that because it's like I don't know what's going on with the movie industry. Like it's all the movies suck, man. Like they're just not great. Like I watched this one called I think it was called Malignant or something like that. It was like a horror movie. The story was pretty dope, but the acting was so bad. Yo, what's up, man? And the acting was just like, even actors are getting bad, man. The world's changing so bad that like even it's affecting the actors. Oh, not only that, I think the main reason is the fact that it's so easy now. It's accessible for people to make movies. So I think a lot of people, like if you get the right equipment, I'll make a movie. Like, everybody's like, yeah, I'm gonna make a movie. And I think that's what it is too. It's over just being able to make a movie nowadays. So you have to like find good movies. So I haven't found any really good movies in a minute. Yeah, dude, the Killer Jeans, bro. Oh my god. Worst movie ever that I've seen in my lifetime right now. There'll probably be another one, but that's the top, man. That's the top. That's the top of the line right there. That movie, and I don't know if it was purposely done so people like see how we're talking about it now. If somebody didn't hear about it, they were like, "What?" It was like, "I gotta go watch this." Oh man. Oh no, that's definitely not my favorite. I don't even know what my favorite movie is now. Like, there were so many movies that I watched, and I was like, "Oh, this is my favorite movie." And I'll watch another one, and I'm like, "This is my favorite movie." But one of the movies that I always there was always a couple of movies that I like. I guess I liked them a lot where I watched them. It was Interview with the Vampire was one, and Castaway. I like the idea of like, well, I mean, it'd be terrifying to have a plane crash and survive and then you're on a deserted island, but just the survival of it. The whole story of him, like, well, I don't want to ruin it. Nobody's watched it, but you should watch it if you've never heard of the movie Castaway. I'm pretty sure everybody's heard of it. But if you're like too young to even know what the hell that is, then you probably should watch it. It's pretty dope. But yeah, like there's certain movies that I like, I got into. Oh, you can't hear me over the music? I didn't even dude, I haven't even checked anything this loud. My bad, guys. I just kind of left it there. Let me lower this thing down. Hopefully that's better. I just kind of looked at the, let me see. Yeah, it looks fine. I just kind of looked at the levels. As long as it wasn't hitting red, it was fine for me. I'll leave it like that. It's fine. But yeah, definitely those movies are dope. Those are the certain movies that I would get into. I gotta look for that thing. All right, there we go. No, I'm not turning on the robot. For a while, Chiva, that's it. Chiva's like an addict. Where's the robot, man? We want the bot. I'm trying to find inner peace. And you guys were talking about dead cats, horses, and I don't know what else. Why? I was just like, why? It's almost like they want to break me mentally. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna get him one of these days. He's gonna snap, and everyone's gonna see it live. Yeah, this camera. This is just I think it's a Logitech. I don't know what brand it was. I just saw a lot of videos and they said it was good, so I got it. and you got to set it up. I mostly don't set it up. My setups are because since I have the green screen, you have to tinker it with so much, man, to get it right, just so it can look okay. That's the main problem. Because if I didn't have the green screen, I just take this off and I leave the settings for the camera, it look way better. But now the settings are dark. It's funny because the settings are dark because I have one light, basically three lights, so they could be light on the green screen. It's just so it doesn't look the way it should look. It looks ridiculous. I think that's why a lot of people don't use a green screen. Honestly, there's too much messing around with it. You do got to mess around with it a lot. Sometimes I just don't feel like messing around with it, so I either leave it alone or I'll mess around with it to the point that the green screen doesn't look weird. Because even somewhere, I don't know where, there's like a spot of light because it's sunny today, bro. It wasn't sunny the whole day. I was outside and it was cloudy. It almost looked like it was gonna rain, but it didn't. And by the time I got home, I don't know what time is it now. I think it was around like almost 5 o'clock maybe. And the sun was just coming out. It was just starting to come out. I almost fell asleep. I almost fell asleep on the bench, guys. I was so relaxed, feeling the wind, listening to the water. I almost fell asleep. So I've been doing that it depends. If it's like rainy or whatever, I like probably wouldn't go out. But I mean, even when it rained, I was outside. I just went out. My background is just a giant green screen. My background would be just red curtain, AC that's over here. My guitar's here is like a mess. And then I cover up the mess. I just put the green screen on. It gives the illusion everything's in place when it's not. Everything is chaos behind the green screen. so I don't have it on. I'm getting hot now. I thought I turned on the AC, but I didn't even turn it on. I'm like, damn, it's like mad quiet right now. And then I'm starting to sweat. I'm like, oh, I didn't turn on my AC. But yeah, sometimes I would do it. I think I did it on Twitch where I didn't use the green screen one time. And you could just see it's my AC here, my guitar, my bed's on this side. But for the most part, I just use it. It's just easier for me to just put everything there and just have the game in the background. It looks nicer. If I get the settings right. If I get the settings wrong, it's gonna look like crap. Which I normally do. I normally get everything that it looks like crap. And I forgot who told me about the camera, because I do have a DSLR, but then it was talking about that if I do something wrong, I could brick the camera. And I paid like $1,000 for that camera, so I'm not trying to risk it, even though I don't really use it. The idea for that camera was to use for YouTube and taking pictures and getting into photography and just learning about cameras and doing all those things. And I bought it, and then I didn't use it for like years, and it's just been sitting there. But it's a nice camera, so I don't want to like risk breaking it. Even though it's old by now, it's probably like not even worth that much now. So you can probably pick it up for like maybe $300, $400 now. But I bought it when it first came out. What pissed me off about it was when I bought it. It always happens. I'll buy something, and the new version comes out like literally a month later. That happened to me with the Switch. That happened to me with this thing right here that I have. I forgot what it's called already. The Boss, the RC505, which is like a loop station. They just had a new one come out, and it happens. The thing, yeah, that's what you got to do sometimes. You got to call it the thing. And I bought it with the intentions of practice. I get so nervous, dude, on Twitch. I be doing my music on Twitch, and I even have the straight, like the stage fright there. Like I get this whole nervousness when I just shouldn't be. I should just play. And it's just in my head, like, when you're hitting the notes and or singing or whatever, and you mess up, like it sounds horrible. And I constantly think about that stuff. So like, man. But sometimes I gotta get back into it where I'm just like just chilling, just relaxing and just singing and playing my songs. And then there I'm playing, I think it's Monster Hunter Rise. I haven't streamed on that for so long. I just kind of got off of everything. And then I would do music. I played Drawful one time. And there. I think I did it here too. We had fun with that, with the Drawful. You guys just draw the craziest things, man. We got to play that one another time, man. Definitely get back into that. That was pretty funny. I forgot who it was. They made something crazy. I would have to like look back on that stream. Oh, okay, so it's like a true story. I like the ones that like the movies like I like horror movies, I like mystery movies, I like paranormal movies. Those movies are pretty dope too, like real life events too, like documentaries. Sometimes the documentaries are scarier than the movies themselves. And it's crazy, like, I get into all that stuff. Just being curious about it. Like when I was a little kid, I don't know how old I was, 7, 8, I can't remember. All I know is I was young and my mom, she didn't like us watching crazy stuff, but we, like, when you're a kid, you sneak and you'll watch it anyway. So we watched The Exorcism, bro. I was little. I don't know how old I was, bro, but I never forgot about it because me and my sister used to share a room. And like our beds, like my bed was like this way, and then her bed was like straight. And my sister had long dark hair, like really long dark hair. And she freaked me out because in the movie, the girl in the movie is like that. But what freaked me out is the way she got up. Like, I guess she went to go to the bathroom or something. But like, if you guys know about wrestling, you know who the Undertaker is. Like the Undertaker, like he just like it's so unnatural. You just rise up, like you just. I don't know. That's what she did, and then I thought she was possessed, and I got scared and I started screaming. I was like, "Ma!" I thought she was gonna start spinning her head. Bro, that movie was no joke, man. That's what's so great when you're young and you don't know all these things are fake, like, and you just believe anything. It changes you when you get older and you learn everything. It's kind of like it really does change things. You don't appreciate what you used to when you were young, I guess. What is that though? I don't think I heard about that. The Labyrinth? Wait, the Labyrinth? No, I'm probably confused about there's one, but it's like there's like this weird creature. I don't know if it's that one. Maybe I've seen it. Like, it's like, is it in Spanish? Because I know there's one that's called the Labyrinth. It's in Spanish though. Okay, yeah, and there's this weird like monster creature or something. Like, yeah. I seen that one. It's been mad long. But yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, that's pretty dope. They do. They have a Spanish one that is called The Labyrinth, and it's just straight up Spanish. I saw another one. It's from Europe, like the way the accent and everything is like that type of Spanish. I saw one, I think it was called The Orphan. I think that's what it was called. That one was pretty crazy too. It was good. It was good. Like the storyline, the twist on it. I don't know if it was like a real life story, but I don't want to ruin it if nobody's ever seen it. But it's called The Orphan, and I think it's the same thing. Like it's in Spanish, but the plot and everything, the story about the movie is kind of nuts. I don't want to say it because it'll just ruin everything. But it's worth watching so you can actually see what's going on in the movie. And I think it happened in real life. I can't remember if it was made up or if it was something that really happened in real life and they turned it into a movie. Because it's something like simple that would actually happen in real life. So movies like that, movies that, you know, things that happen that could be real, like oh no, I know about that one. I know about that one. Yeah, that one was a good movie too, actually. Man, they don't. It's just crazy. They don't make movies like they used to anymore, man. All these movies suck, man. Like I was watching. What movie was I watching? I just turned it off. Couldn't watch it anymore. I don't know what it was. I think it was one of the Marvel movies, one of the newest ones. I don't know if it was the Ragnarok one, and it was just bad. Like I was like, I couldn't watch it. I watched like half of it, and then I was just like, I'll have more fun slapping my face than watching. I just couldn't watch it. There's just certain things I can't watch. I like looking at. It all depends what you like, though. There's certain things that people like better than others. I saw like the I guess the first two were like the best ones, and then after that, it just started going everywhere. I don't know. I don't know. I've heard there's a lot of penises, you know. I don't want to get traumatized like that. Everybody that does it talks about it. They're like, yo, if you're gonna do that, get ready. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I thought about it a lot. Like I was like, yo, you know, finding people and then singing, getting their reactions, but imagine doing it live. I'll be banned immediately. That's it. Oh, you want to hear a song? No, but look at this, and then that's it. That'll be the end of it. Short-lived. I think that's why people make videos, you know, instead of doing the live thing, because it could just get ruined that fast, man. Things could get ugly. Oh man. No, I would have to start something new. It would have to it'll be a whole new channel or something. It'll have to be dedicated to that. But yeah, like no. I wouldn't do that. Like I want this to be like if that was the case, I would have been doing all my stuff. Like I would have been doing everything on here. But I just keep it just games right now. Because I enjoy this. Like this right now, us just talking, just chilling, I enjoy that. You know, talking about whatever. It doesn't really bother me like what we talk about. It's just I like talking about everything. And I still gotta look up that video that Chiva sent, that Disturbed Blitz and T-Bot. From like I said, just from the looks of it, it just looks like a crazy person outside. Stream it on Discord. Yeah, I don't know what I would do with that. I have to look how to set things up though too, because I think there's a certain way you got to set things up on there to be able to do that. But to see people's reactions though would be fun. I like there's one dude that does it, but he scares people. He does like the video scares. Like where he uses like pieces of movie, and then people think they're really talking to or they think they're talking to a famous person. Like he'll take like little clips from like famous people talking, and people bug out to see their reaction, and he just scares them. So that's pretty funny to watch. Oh, another one. Uh, I think his name's Maximilian. He dresses like it or Kermit the Frog. That's pretty funny, man. That's hilarious. So like watching those videos, that it makes me laugh. Like I would watch those and it'd be funny. Um, it's just a whole bunch of people do it. It depends what you're gonna do on there, you know. Like I guess you can do pretty much whatever, you know. But yeah, that I would definitely just. I don't know. I think I gotta just stick to the Twitch on the music side and definitely the gaming side, but more towards like the music side. Like whenever I perform, I'm just free to do it. And since I started that way, people will, you know, it's not gonna be weird. I did it from day one. So this I want it to be like I said, like I always said, like just a relaxing thing that I get on. You know, like I got a little zip here, like something to drink. I'll get it. I'm probably not gonna do that now. It's like not early. It's actually 7, but I normally do it later, like at 9 or 8, because then I drink a little something, I get a little sleepy, and I'm out. You got the iced tea, bro? Look, I got right here. I got coconut water. That's what I'm drinking right now. This is not a sponsorship. Drink coconut for $19.99. This brand, but it tastes good. But that's real coconut, so it's kind of like, you know, when you get a real coconut, you don't know if it's gonna be sweet or if it's gonna be good, or it could be sweet or it could just be like super watery. It's not. It's like real. It's like a real, like they open coconuts and they just throw the water in there. So it's not artificial, like sweetened or anything like that. You know, it's one of those. And it's not cold. I don't think I even drank that cold, because usually even when I was over the NPR, I would like get a coconut, crack it open, and just drink like that. I wouldn't put it in the fridge. You just drink coconut water, like, you know, room temperature basically. Like, I actually should try it one day. Put one of these little cartons in the fridge, and I don't know. I think it'll taste like cold water. I don't think you probably won't even be able to taste the coconut much. But I'm really trying to stay with just as natural as it could be. That's what I want to eat and drink, because that's what I don't have to think about anything like gaining weight or anything. I'm like losing weight like crazy. It's kind of gross because I'm losing weight fast to where I got like stretchy skin in certain places. It looks gross, and that's one of the main reasons I started working out. It's so I'm watching what I eat basically, and the weight is coming off. When I didn't watch what I eat, I was just eating anything. Dude, I love pasta. Pasta, that's my thing, man. Pasta, I can't, and I eat a bunch of it. Like I'll plate, like, bro. Oh, I still do it every once in a while. Like if I really want it, I want to enjoy it. And dude, what I'll do, I'll starve myself the whole day just so that whatever my favorite dish, whatever food it is, it's just gonna taste so much better. Like, oh my god, I think it was like 2 weeks ago maybe that I had like pasta, and dude, oh, it's slamming as hell. But it gets you up there, and that's what I wasn't doing before. I was like at 240, and then that's it. I was like, nah, dude, what the hell is happening to me? I gotta like start working out, start taking care of my body. And then I did. That's what like I said, you got to do different things if you're feeling a certain way. Maybe that's what was stressing me out. I don't know. I still don't know what was the cause of me like feeling really, really bad, feeling really depressed. And I just, when I feel like that, you got to do something different. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing things that I normally wouldn't do or wouldn't care for, like wouldn't even try to do. And it's working. I'm feeling a hell of a lot better. So like I stay up for hours. I don't know if I'm getting, I think the problem with me is like I have an addicted personality. Like if I do something and I have to start doing it like over and over and over, and that's basically addiction with anything. Like if you can't stop doing it, that's when you know you're addicted to something. So like when I noticed that I was sitting down to play my games, and usually I have so much fun. It's just relaxing. Like this right here is mad relaxing to me. But then it didn't feel like it anymore. It started to feel like I don't know. It just didn't feel right. I was just like, no, I'm not gonna. I don't. So anytime I feel like that, I'll take a long break if I have to, if it gets to me. But I think everybody's like that. You just people deal with it, in their own way. That's just my weird way of dealing with depression. I got to do different stuff. Learning, like I start thinking of anything, any new hobbies, anything like building stuff, learning a new trade or something, like anything. It could be anything, literally. And then normally, I find after I do that, I feel better. I don't know if it's the brain. It's like I said, the brain gets tired of a repetition. So if I was to do this like I did, you guys know I was doing this every day, for I don't even know how long. And it just turned into some, I don't know, I felt like a robot. I felt like my bot. Like I would get on and sometimes I wouldn't want to get on, but I got on anyway. Yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. So you just gotta find things to do that. So not right now. I'm just finding a whole bunch of crap to do, a whole bunch of like different things to learn, looking up different things, going outside. Oh, Chiva's back. You changed your name again? Oh man. Yeah, nah, it does. It like you ever do something that you've been doing for so long and you could do it without thinking? Like that's the robot mentality. Yeah. That's how I felt. Like I felt like a robot. And it just felt weird for me. So I was like, I gotta stop this. Now I'm coughing like crazy. I hope I'm not gonna get sick or something. Pull over. Don't tell me you're in here with a cop car again. You and whoever that was before. No, there's only one person in here. The other people left because you guys were trolling them with the cop cars. Everybody had bounce. They had enough of it. But yeah, that's probably what I don't know if I should do that tonight. Watch the Supercell movie to see if it's gonna be any good. I like movies like that. Like what was the movie where the giant waves? I think it was called After Tomorrow, The Day Before Tomorrow, something like that. Where like everything went crazy. I like watching crazy things like that. Where I think they had to like hide in a museum or something like that. I forgot what it was called. It's something like that. The Day After Tomorrow, something like that. No, I'm not talking about the actual movie. I didn't watch that movie, The Supercell. I didn't watch it yet. I gotta watch it. I'm talking about another one that's pretty dope that you should watch, but I can't remember the name. It's the one I'm talking about now, Supercell, but I'm trying to think of one that you were like, it's crazy. It's like it's about weather, but it's not about storm chasing. It's just like the craziest weather in the world, basically. Like everything freezes, like it's crazy. Like I can't remember the name though. No, it's not called Geostorm. I think it's either the day after tomorrow. Damn, I can't remember the name, man. But it's a really good movie. Like it's pretty dope. The day after tomorrow, is it called? Yeah, it might be that one then. That movie was pretty good. Like all the movies that they got, that's the real challenge right now is finding good movies to watch. Because there's so much bad movies that I got to the point where I was watching so many bad movies. Like The Killer Jeans, bro. We watched that because we couldn't believe that was a movie. That's why we watched it. We was like, yo, we gotta watch this. It depends. It depends on the person themselves, because I think I don't know, everybody's in a rush. Most people, like when I go out and I like walk for a couple hours, everybody's almost running. So I'm guessing it's like that anywhere, but I guess that's the city life is like that. Everybody's just on the move trying to get somewhere. They don't have time or whatever. Like me, I always enjoy just I used to be like that too. I used to be in a rush, but then I realized I was like, why the hell am I such in a rush? Like, I don't know. I think it's a state of mind that we get into, and then you just stay there, and then it just hit me one day. I'm like, why the hell am I rushing like this? Why am I doing this? Why am I, what? New York is soft here, man. No, there's things happen out here, man. I mean, you probably think it's all because you don't see anything in the news that happens here, but there's always crazy stuff happening here, man. Like it's nuts. It's crazy over here in the city. But it also depends where you go and how you carry yourself, and like I don't know. It's just one of those things that you just got to pay attention of like what you're doing, but at the same time you don't have control over that. So I like getting nervous or me thinking certain things in my head. All those things are like gone now. Like I'm trying not to like think of any of those things. So now I don't as dangerous as it could be in the city, because you see everything here. The news, I think that's what the news does too. Like, yeah, bad things happen every day, but the news makes it worse because they're putting it out every day. So yeah, things happen every day. So if you see those things, your mind starts to work like, oh man, like this could happen to me. Like it's happening every day, so it might happen to me, and then you probably don't even want to go up because of that. You start making these things in your head because then you think, and sometimes you just gotta live life and do what you're gonna do, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But to torture yourself with that state of mind, or like being nervous to talk to anybody, that's one thing that when I told you guys, I don't know how old I was when I started to do that, the whole just talking to everybody, no matter what, like especially if you go out, you guys are young, but I'm talking about like in bar situations. I would go to a bar and just talk to everybody and meet different people, and I did a comic thing where I was up there doing jokes. I'm not a comic, but I did it anyway. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go up there and just talk, and then I would also bring whenever they had like it was always like a open mic night type thing, and if they had like music thing going there, I'll just bring my guitar, play, or I'll ask somebody to lend me theirs, and it was pretty fun because you got to meet people that you probably would never see again, but that was the whole point. It was just an experience to go out and actually have fun. And there were people that like haters. There was just people that they could hate on you just for you just being, bro. Like it's crazy, but you got to just do what you want to do. You got to do what you love to do and just have fun with it. And don't live in your head. So, because I think people get to that point where you're living in your mind. You're thinking of things that are not even happening to you, and that's how people get sick in the brain, and physically, everything. You worry about something. I don't know how old I was when I saw things about like, oh, the world's ending and global warming and the volcano's gonna erupt and the world's gonna be covered in ash, and then the trees, the animals, everything's gonna die. And I used to be paranoid about it. I was like, oh no. When is it happening? Oh no, what am I gonna do? And then one day I just called myself like, what the hell am I doing, man? Why am I so paranoid about things that are it's not happening, but my brain is tricking my brain is tricking me into thinking that something's gonna happen. It could. I'm not saying it's never gonna happen, but worrying about it is just silly. It's just dumb. And I think every human does that. I think we all do that. You just live in your head and you don't live in the time, in the present time, or what you're doing, So that's something I'm just like catching on now, learning just to stay out of my head, be more patient. That's something I was always kind of really like patient, but like it's never bad to have patience, because a lot of stupid things happen when you're impatient. So like I just learned those things. And I think as you get older, you guys will get that. When you're young, it's I was the same way too. You get impatient for anything, along the lines, anything. The bus not getting there, you just go crazy. So, like people that tell me they got anxieties and stuff like that. Normally, those are the people that they're in their head, like they're constant worried, and you're thinking about too much things, and that's what happens. That's why that gets built, and then doctors and things like that, they'll tell you about chemicals and balances in your brain, but you're the one producing that in the first place. So I think it's as easy as it came. The problem is people don't say nothing, or they don't talk to people, and it stays in their head even more, and it just gets worse. And by the time you try to fix it, then you need medication, you need all these things. So, but I think the best thing is just trying to see things from different points of view. And like I said, if you're constantly busy all the time, you don't have time to worry about nothing. It's only if you have those jobs that you feel like a zombie, like you could do it on an autopilot, but your brain is somewhere else. You're not even doing the job you're supposed to be doing. Your brain is somewhere else. So you would have to find something that really challenges you to the point where, I can't get distracted. I could lose an arm here. I mean, I don't know what kind of job that would be, but like something that you really got to pay attention to it. Like, you ever notice how when you're doing something you like to do, and you're not paying attention about time, you're just enjoying the time that you're spending doing whatever, and then when you look at the time, you're like, oh my god, I've been doing this for like 6-8 hours. Like, you get into this like zone, like into this flow, that's how it's something good, that you're supposed to be doing. When your time is just gone, it kind of happens to gamers a lot. When we all get a new game and we know nothing about the game and it's exciting and it's new, I think that's exactly how life is. It's just you do new things and it's exciting again. It's like, oh man, this is dope. But then after a while, you go back and you start doing the same things over and over, and then you're like, oh, this is whack. This is like corny. It's the same thing. I guess that's like me, just making games in life things in the same manner, but it kind of feels like it's the same thing, But yeah, man, that's what you got to do when things get like that. I hope Dummy feels better, because I know Dummy's like he's going through the same thing I'm going through. Like he said it, like he's playing a game and then he'll play for 10 minutes and he'll turn it off, and that's exactly what I was going through. I was like, it wasn't in me to do it. So hopefully he's doing something different, something new. I don't know. That's what helps me. Everybody handles with it. Yeah, everybody feels like that. Like you get there. Everybody will get there, man. Depression is something that comes and goes, and because there's more negative than good things in our life. That it seems like that, because you got to think about it. Most of us, even if we do happen to have some happy things, negative things tend to stay in our head. Like no matter what, like we could have had like one great day or an amazing time, and that'll stay for like a week, and then something bad will happen, and then that bad thing stays in your head though for like forever. Yeah, stress. So you got to get away from those stresses. Like whatever you find that's stressing you, you got to get away from something. You got to keep your mind on something else. Do something, learn something, learn a new language, anything. It could be anything, like anything that you can think of that you're kind of remotely like. It doesn't even have to be something you like. You just do something for the first time, and you'd be surprised. You might just like it and might get into it. And then that could be a thing for a little while, and then you find something else new. And that's how I think that's truly the way you stay happy, because you're doing something different. If your life stays the same, it just becomes so repetitive and boring that you're just like, man, like I don't want to do this or do that anymore, and you get into those. I think that's how it happens. You get into that state of mind. And some people get out of it, some people never do, man. But I think, like I said, I think it's temporary. I think the problem is if it's something that you've been dealing with for months, maybe even years, who knows, man. That's when if it's years, then you got to change something. That's when your brain should snap into like, yo, okay, something's got to change, because like it's like what's that saying that the guy says in Far Cry? The definition of madness is repeating something over and over. Like that, it's true. That's exactly how it is. It's like repetitiveness. Even though games are like that, there's mad games that I play that are stupid repetitive, and if the gameplay is enjoyable, I don't mind doing it. But after a while, even that gets kind of old. Like you're just like, I don't want to do this. But that's how it is, man. That's how it goes. So for now, I guess the way I balanced it now, like I rather do. I could do it whenever, because sometimes I feel like drifting whenever. But normally now, when I feel like drifting, I just don't go on to stream. I'll just drift, and I could probably drift for like, I don't know. It depends how I'm feeling. But I think the weekend is just better for me to do it, because that way I don't have to pressure myself to be like, oh, I got to be on all the time. I'd rather probably just do it on the weekends. Just so during the week I do everything, all these different things that I've been doing right now, and I've been feeling good. And this could be like a weekend thing. I don't know exactly how like long, but I don't want to feel like the way I felt. Like I was just feeling like crap, and it's just, you got to deal with it. So I get you when you guys say you're stressed. Everybody gets it, man. Everybody gets it. It's just how you deal with it, I would say. And I know some people that never deal with it, man. And it's just sad. Like another thing, when I was younger, I used to be like stoned, like it. I was brought up in the whole belief that you shouldn't tell anybody nothing. You should just be like stoned. You show no emotion. You don't cry, nothing. You're just stoned. The problem with that is like no one ever would know how you're feeling, so nobody would even know that you have problems. So like, you could be a stone all you want, but if in the inside you're breaking, you're just a crumbling stone. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't help. And I don't know when I started this whole honesty thing, just being honest with people. And I don't know, it just worked out because then you're not thinking. I'm not thinking of what I'm gonna say. I'm just saying it. I'm just, which is it could be bad too because, like I said, I've offended a bunch of people without my intentions to come across like that. But I didn't think, like, oh, how sensitive or what is this person going through. But I can definitely tell if you meet up with them again and something's just different, something's not right. Then I don't know if that's Chiva or who was that, Dan. They changed the way the names look, or maybe it's because I shrunk the screen and I can't really see like the actual screen. I should be listening to the music, but I've listened to that music so much. I gotta find some like new music, or sit down and make my own music to put during the stream. I just sit down and make relaxing music, because even the music's too much. The music is repetitive. It's relaxing, but it's the same things over and over. I think that would be the best thing to make stuff. Let me see how long I've been on too, because I don't know how long I've been on because I'm not even paying attention to time. It's probably been like more than 2 hours. I have no idea. I gotta check to see. Um, how long have I been on? Yeah, see, I've been on for like 2 hours, so I'm cool with this. But yeah, if anything, I don't know what time I'll be getting on tomorrow, but I'm trying to make it a weekend thing whenever I do get on, and just chill. I don't know what game I'm playing. I did get Battlefield, but I be cursing. I be getting mad when I play those games. You will see rage moments. I don't know if that's a good thing. But I'm out for now, man. I'm gonna be out for now, and then I don't know, whatever time I get on tomorrow. I guess I'll be on. Or I'll do this. I'll do some more of this and talk. It felt good to just do this again and talk. So I'm out for now, man. Take care.